Mr. Speaker, last week in this House, the Minister responsible for Community Living BC said that no adult with a developmental disability was forced to move out of their group home. Perhaps the Minister could tell that to Renata Cole of Terrace, whose daughter and 3 others, residents of a home, were required to move because of the budget pressures put on by this government to Community Living BC. Can the Minister please explain to that family how their daughter was forced to move?
Minister of Social Development.
Honourable Speaker, well, thank you very much. And to the member across the way, you know, in my short time in this minister, I've been assured by Rick Moles, the CEO of Community Living British Columbia, that no one has ever been moved without their prior approval, without being part of the planning process. In my meetings with British Columbia Association of Community Living, Faith Bodner and some of the families associated with them, you know, they talked about the great work that Community Living British Columbia does. And in fact, they were recognized as a leader across Canada in the work that Community Living BC does. Right here.
Member has supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And maybe the Minister's responsibility now is to look objectively at the programs his government provides, instead of listening without question to everything he's been told by the people who are propping him up. Mr. Speaker, these are families that are being impacted by the Minister's cuts. These are families that are being told contradictions to reality. Despite what the Minister said last week, we've had group home closures, forced moves. We've had program cuts, budget cuts, and now we have a minister who's in denial. Mr. Speaker, there's a person in British Columbia who waits by the door after 20 years of going to a day program, is no longer funded. He puts his coat on and he waits by the door for his lift. If that's not a program cut, I don't know what is. What is this minister going to do to get to the truth of the issue in his ministry and actually address the needs of families who have a member with a developmental disability?
Minister.
Thank you, Honourable Chair. You know, I want to reiterate to the member across the way that group homes is not a choice. Group homes have not been closed. Every individual has been asked if they want to move out. Not every person wants to live in a group home. You know, this is not about the budget. This is about a plan which is best for individuals. There are lots of people that live in our communities, Honourable Speaker. You know, they work in our community, they have disabilities, they study in our community. We have athletes that are training to living in our community. These are about choice, and these choices are made by individuals without any question of being forced to move.